Hello, my name is Jay Somerville, Webicon Media Corporation, been operating now for almost 2 decades. If you own a local business and want local leads in Google, this is what this lesson is about. And the irony is get this, only 10% of website owners utilize local search the way they should. Now, in this example, I'm just going to be using a home builder. And in this case, I'm just going to pick a Canadian city, in this case Brandon, to demonstrate how Google works and how it shows the rankings. So the first thing that you want to do, though, is know what words that you're going to optimize for before you start. So we use a keyword tool in here. It's called the Keyword Planner by Google. And you might see here, if you're looking at my mouse, Home Builder. So now what happens is, now this is applicable to PayPerClick, but it still tells us what people are typing and how often. In this particular case, it's based on Canada only. So you can see home builders, plural, is 4,400. Custom home builders is 1,900. But what I'm finding is most home builders optimize, or at least they think they're optimizing for custom. They think that custom home builders is more popular, but it's not. If you check the Google database, it'll tell you. But not only that, you can see all the other terms. House builder, new build homes, custom homes, just by itself. Build a house, new construction homes, custom built homes. Anyways, we're not going to get into it in this lesson, but those are all landing pages that you can build on your website. So you want to build it for every possible keyword category with a geo-target. In this case, the geo-target is Brandon. So every title, every meta description, which I'm going to be showing you shortly, is going to be geo-targeted for that. Thus, the subject of this particular video, which is local marketing, local rankings in Google. Okay, so let's take a peek here. I did home builders, Brandon. Here we have the PayPerClick, which is Google PayPerClick. I'm not sure how much it is a click, 10 bucks, 5 bucks, whatever it might be. So that always shows at the top, followed by Google My Business. Now this here is now called a 3-pack. It used to be a 7-pack. I'm going to go into more details about that in another video. This is critical stuff because it's tied in with artificial intelligence. So that's another video. I'm going to leave that for now, but it is extremely important. Okay, so we covered paid, Google My Business, or Google Maps if you like. Then from there we have the #1 organic ranking page. So organic, not really free, but it's not like Google PayPerClick. If somebody clicks on this, nobody's going to pay any extra money. So you're going to notice right away, here's this LR Homes. It isn't their home page, it's /Brandon, which is a great example of what we call local geo-targeting. So the actual page has Brandon. Now I might have taken it one step further and I would have gone Brandon Home Builders. That would have been even stronger, but they are #1, and this is a company across Canada, and they are doing it right. Now, so this part up here, this part up here is what we call the meta title. It is the first thing that Google looks for as a basic description of what the page is about. Then from there, it goes into here. This is what we call the meta description. So it gives you the opportunity in about 2 sentences, 3 tops, to give a further, more detailed explanation. Now you'll notice that homes is bolded, Brandon is bolded, and nothing's bolded up here. So what happens is it just shows the significance of when those words are typed, what Google is looking for. Looking for it in the title, which it does say home builders, looking for it in the meta description. Okay, then we go down here, and it's still optimized, it's still ranked, but let's face it, Brandon isn't that big. I think it's about 55,000 population. But I'm telling you, anybody that understands even the basics of local marketing with search could beat down these pages extremely easily. So here we've got Westman, Premier Homes, semicolon, homepage. I don't even know where people guess using semicolon because none of this is what Google teaches. So now again though, it does, because it's got homes in the title and homepage, never ever put homepage in your title. It's not needed, and it's completely unnecessary. Now there's another significant thing here that you might notice with this LR Homes. You notice that little S? Now we're going to click on the page. Okay, and there's the S right there. You notice that little secure lock? So if I click on this, your information, for example, passwords, etc., is encrypted. Google has been preaching this for ages. This is yet another video on SSL. But anyways, it is one of the algorithms in Google that it looks for, and it's looking to make sure your site is secure. Now, we're going to go back and we're going to click on the non-secure site, this one here. Now you'll notice right up here, look where my mouse pointer is, not secure. Click on it. Your connection to this site is not secure. You should not enter any sensitive information on the site, passwords, credit cards, or, let's just say you're filling out a form and you want to give, your full name, your address, all this kind of stuff. Never, ever, ever do that unless it's completely secure. This is not secure. So they're making it because, again, I'm guessing there's just not an awful lot of competition in Brandon. Okay, best home builder in Brandon. This looks to me part of a forum. The reason it's ranking is forums have hundreds, sometimes thousands, sometimes millions of pages. So sites that have lots and lots of traffic do get favored sometimes when it comes to rankings. Here's another one here. J&G Homes, Brandon Home Builder, Brandon Housing. Now again in the, oh no, this is not done properly. I can tell because this isn't a proper sentence. So what it means is Google was desperately just trying to figure out, what is the meta description. So I'm going to click on the page for a minute. Okay, we look up here near the top, very, very, very top where my mouse is. There's that title, and J&G Homes, Brandon Home Builder, Branding Housing Developments, Brandon Condos. Okay, you don't want to repeat the same keyword multiple times. It's an absolute no-no. Now what we're going to do is, I'm just doing a right click. I'm in Google Chrome, by the way, and I'm going to look at the source. Now what I'm looking for is the meta description. And okay, there it is. Yeah, you see it highlighted there? Here we go, right here. It is empty. It has no description. So that is again, it just blows me away, people. Why? People, they spend the money on the websites, they want the business, but this is the most basics of SEO, this local marketing and ranking. It's been around for decades, and yet I don't know why people don't do it. Maybe I have no idea. Anyways, it's not a good thing. So that's why. So the meta description and the meta title are the two most important aspects of local ranking, plus of course the right keyword. And you've got to know what people are typing before you start developing your content, before you start doing the SEO. So you can see the mistakes, and this is just on the first page. I can't imagine if we kept going how many mistakes. So penny builders, custom ready to move homes. So they've got homes in there. This looks like it might be a proper meta description though, and the reason is you can see it makes sense. So if I click on this, okay, now again, there we go. So we got the secure. Now we're going to check for the meta description. Okay, and what do we got? Okay, there we go. So we construct and finish RTM homes, viewer display homes. So you can see they do have, now it's not done correctly with search in mind, but they do have a meta description, and that's why it's showing up correctly. So can you imagine how important it is when people are in a search engine, this description here, this is who you are. Do you really want it to be staggered like this one where it doesn't make any sense? So anyways, that's it for now. That's local marketing in a very, 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 very quick way. It's meta titles, which I've showed you, meta description. Make sure you've got those two filled out, and make sure that your page is optimized for the correct words. Okay, one last thing. I'm going to skip to, say, maybe page 5. And there we go. And you can kind of see again how, okay, that's Home Builders Association, that's fine, but they should know a little bit. Home Builders Association, home builders, 5 best custom home builders, home builders. So, okay, here, yeah, this one doesn't have any search engine optimization or local at all. And anyways, it just goes on and on. But anyways, what my point is when you're optimizing, if you're a home builder, focus that page on home building. If you do general construction, that should be a separate page. Don't have multiple different types of keywords that you expect to be found on a single page. 1 or 2 keywords per page. That's all for now. Thank you.